going on, everybody? How y'all doing on this vainglorious Sunday afternoon? Yeah, that old bug got on your boy pretty good, but um, it don't stop. It don't stop. Got to get up and go to work in the morning, looking at these charts. So I got to get myself together. Hope y'all having a Hope y'all having enjoying y'all weekend thus far. So y'all excuse me for a second. Yeah, hope y'all enjoying y'all weekend thus far. Shout out everybody pulling up to say hello, to say hola que pasa, to say hola que pasa. Look at this monthly chart. See if I want to update anything on here. Don't look like I want to update anything on the monthly. Came back into the consequent encroachment on that 44.33. So I was looking at. I think I talked about that on the live stream I did the other day. Let's talk about the shiny object syndrome. We did come down to that. But I'll stop that. Don't want to update anything on the monthly. Let's go to the weekly. We had an inside week, so we had an inside week. So we didn't take out any buy side or sell side last week. We had an inside week. So we're pretty much still in the middle of the road. Although we're still in the middle of the road. Still in the middle of the road. I don't know if y'all got a chance to look at ICT video he posted where he was like recapping the price action. And he was talking about that same daily fair value gap that we was talking about on the live stream and did the other day. When I said I'll be looking to see how price reacts to that daily fair value gap. He was talking about that also. Only thing I want to change on the weekly is the weekly high and low. Do have a piece of a weekly civvy that's still open because again we didn't get to any high or low. Going to the new contract whenever Ninja Trader tell me to, and then a new contract on TradingView. It kicks in this day right here, February 15th. That's the day it kick in on TradingView. So whenever Ninja Trader pop up the little message saying, "Hey, it's time to roll over," then I'll switch it over, and then like I say, is the 15th is the expiration date. So Ninja Trader might pop up something tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, Ninja Trader might pop up something tomorrow. When I open it up, it might be like, "Hey, you need to roll over." You know what I'm saying? Because it never goes to the Ninja Trader. It always rolls over like the week, like this week here this is the expiration date. I'm surprised it asked me yet. If I open it now, it might ask me now, but it usually roll over. It never gets all the way to that expiration date. So I might be rolling over in the morning. Matter of fact, let me open Ninja Trader right now and see if it asks me, so I won't waste my time marking all this on the old contract and then have to change it. You can go to bar chart and see which one has the you go to bar chart and see which one has the most volume. Okay, it didn't ask me. It didn't ask me yet, so it'll probably ask me in the morning. It'll probably ask me in the morning the next time I restart it. Because it didn't ask me just then, so yeah, it didn't ask me yet. It'll probably ask me tomorrow or Tuesday once everybody get back to work. See. Man, I ain't looked at this in a long time. I can't remember where it's at. I can't remember. I used to know how to come in here and find it relatively easy. Futures market overview. Okay, here it is right here. Here it is right there. Okay, so September still has the more volume than December. September still got 1 million, and this got 870,000. This one's got 2 million open interest, and this one got 154. So the more volume still in September right now. This is the one that more people are trading right now. But the volume gonna start shifting over to this one because this is the last week. So probably around Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe even Monday, but definitely around Tuesday or Wednesday, this one gonna start getting more volume. Then the volume gonna start slacking up on the U. It's gonna start moving over to the Z. But NinjaTrader usually give me an alert, be like, hey, you need to switch over now. And it's always like before the expiration date. There is a volume imbalance down there. I'm not going to worry about marking that unless we come down and attack the sell side. If we come attack the sell side, then I'll mark that imbalance down there, that volume imbalance, as a possible draw on liquidity. As a possible draw on liquidity there. Nothing else that I want to mark on the weekly. Again, it was an inside week last week, so not really giving any indication of what it want to do for real. This is the daily fair value gap I was talking about right here when I was talking about on the live stream about I want to see how price reacts to this fair value gap. When I looked at ICT's video that he posted, he was talking about this same fair value gap right there, that same BISI. Talk about how we offered the redelivery on the downside, the sell side delivery. He also made a statement saying that he wasn't interested in doing nothing with the ES until we left this BISI. And that's what I was saying. Like once we offered the sell side delivery, I'm not saying this is why he said it, but once we offered the sell side delivery on this BISI, then I was like, I want to see how price reacts. Do we leave it to the bottom or do we leave it to the top? Right? Because once you offer the opposing delivery, then you leave it, then that's, a balanced price range. And if we leave it to the top, we'll anticipate it to be support. And if we leave it to the bottom, we'll anticipate it to be resistance. So that's why I said I want to see how it plays out, how we utilize that PD array. Now we got two SIBIs here. Got two SIBIs there. This one splits the premium and discount. So the top portion of this is in the premium. So the top quarter of this SIBI is in the, I'll just put it here because we already touched it a little bit there. So I'll mark it like that. The top quarter of that is in the premium of this price leg. And then we also have a SIBI up there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark. I'm going to mark that one. Keeping in mind, got to give it to that one up there. Yes, bearish. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to mark that one. Keeping in mind that we got to get, I would have to give it to this one here. All right. Keep in mind that that one is there. I'll just mark both of them like that. I'll mark both of them because this one is in the premium and this one is it splits the discount and the premium, and then this one is right here at this potential reclaim order block right there. So see how that play out. We took out the buy side on Friday. We took out the daily buy side on Friday. Right. That's the last liquidity that we took on the daily. We took out the daily buy side, came off of it. We do have a daily imbalance below this low that got marked out. There's also a volume imbalance down there, a little bit lower. So let's see how this plays out. That's all I'm gonna mark on the daily right now because I want to see how it plays out. Yeah, I want to see how it plays out. Okay, we came down, took out sell side here, pushed back up, came back down, did not take out the sell side. Displacement up, got all the way up. Got a bullish break in market structure there. Retrace back down into imbalance. Right. Weak past it, body came up, respect the imbalance. Still have a imbalance there, volume imbalance in a BISI. Right. Okay. Let's get a feel. I ain't gonna tell y'all I just dozed off. I'm not gonna tell y'all I just dozed off. I ain't gonna hold you. Doze slap off. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. Instead of marking out the daily one on the bottom, right, mark out this 4-hour one here. Because on the 4-hour, as we went down, that one there is in the premium of this price leg right here. So instead of marking out that lower daily one, I'm gonna mark out that 4-hour one there, and then just have the upper daily one there, and then that upper 4-hour one there. That's how I'm gonna do it. That's how I'm gonna mark it out. Yeah, more like that. And then to get back to that 4-hour one there, that'll be going above the buy side. to there because we wicked inside of it already. Small volume imbalance right here. That's below the low. Shit, other than that, no other imbalance down there. Got a small volume imbalance down there on the 4 hour. All right, 4 hour. The bullish breaking market structure here. So the 4 hour got a bullish breaking market structure, pulled back into the imbalance, got down into the order block, right now, into the order block. So with that, pushing up, it'd be nice to see us come down here and take out these lows and then displace higher, because since this is a bullish breaking structure here, coming up there, got a bullish breaking structure, right? Took out that high right over there. Right. So we had displacement above this high right here, right? Displacement up above this high right there. Once we got above that high, we got the breaking market structure bullishly, pushed up, came back down into the imbalance, right? Once we came into the imbalance, we set a low, then we dip below that low, and we just kind of consolidating. Now that we dip below that low, we can either blast off now, or since we've consolidated there, I would really like to see us dip down below this. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you consolidate there, the more liquidity build up, you know. So it'd be nice to see us dip below that and then get displacement to the upside. Right? Displacement to the upside, because there's nothing for real down there on the 4 hour that we need to come get. Yep. Yep. Okay, so on the hourly, there's an hourly fair value gap way down here. So there is a small fair value gap way down here on the hourly if we start to slide. But again, the hourly had a bullish breaking market structure also. Yeah, had a bullish breaking market structure also. I think that's all I want to mark. I think that's all I want to mark. Let me go up. Yeah, from a bird's eye view. From a bird's eye view. All right. Came back to the consequent encroachment. Pushed off of it. Weekly. Weekly fair value gap up there. Pull back. So thus far. Came up off of it. Off of it on the weekly. Daily. Yep, I think that's it. What's going on? To the moon. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody doing well. It was somebody that was hitting me up. Somebody from I think they're a new member, and they was hitting me up on YouTube. Y'all know I be getting mad, frustrated when people keep asking me the same thing over and over, and I keep telling you. Let me ask y'all a question, man. When y'all sign up for the YouTube membership, right? When y'all signed up for, I see people here with green names, right? So when y'all signed up for the YouTube membership, could you see the stuff that was posted in the membership section before you joined? Like, I don't know what it looked like to y'all, but because I got like a community tab, I got a membership tab. I don't know which one y'all go to, right? But when y'all go there, right, like you see the post inside the tab, right? In the post inside the tab, could y'all see the post that was in there? But yes, you could see the post that was in there before you. Okay, because I kept telling somebody over and over and over again. I'm like, come into the membership section, because they were like, can you send me a link to the Discord? Can you send me? And I'm like, I don't do nothing with that Discord. There is a link in the membership section. You got to go in there and just scroll through. It's in there somewhere. And it was like, I went and looked, I don't know where it is. And y'all know I be getting frustrated, especially when I don't feel good. If y'all don't know that about me, when I don't feel, I get irritated easy. But when I don't feel good, I get irritated so quick. And I'm like, you just got to go scroll. It's in there. Because I put it in there a couple times. It's like throwback. It's throwback. I'm still scrolling. It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Man, I should be posting a lot of stuff in here. Go crazy. Pop up. And see, the thing is, it won't let you like pin nothing in here. You can't pin nothing in this. You know what I'm saying? You just have to scroll through it. Yeah, I say 3 months ago. I can't remember last time I posted that thing. Wish it was a way like to just search inside the second. We start searching it, search all over. What's the name? They be searching all over YouTube. It don't just search inside the thing where you want to look. Man, my boy used to be posting a lot of stuff, man. I see why I used to be so tired. All these doggone posts. Somebody calling me. Hello?
Hey, you sweet?
Nah. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. I've been scrolling forever. Right there, link to Discord. Say 3 months ago. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm literally about to get mad at myself even doing this. Cause I keep trying to tell people I don't do anything with this Discord. People are like, you linked in Discord. Oh my god, I'm getting frustrated. Where is it? Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's the same one. 7ITEW. 7ITEW. 29 people done used it since I shared it in there. 29 people found it. I don't know. 29 people found it. I don't know. I don't know. I just had to scroll through it and found it. I had to scroll a long way because I could see everything. I had to scroll a long way. But if you ain't got enough oomph to scroll through it like I just did, that must mean you really don't want it. That must mean you really don't want it. What y'all think? What y'all think that mean? Do y'all think that mean you really don't want it? If you ain't have enough oomph to keep scrolling down through it like I did when I said, hey, go scroll through it. Because I can't send it to you. Like, you keep saying, hey, can you send me? I can't send you a link. I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you come in on a video and be like, hey, can you say, I can't send it to you. I don't know who you are. So I say, hey, go in the membership section and scroll down. You got to keep scrolling down looking for it. Now, like I looked in there, I can't find it. And then y'all told me you can see the stuff that was before you joined. I thought that's how I had it set, that you can see the post from before you joined. What y'all think? Y'all think that mean they don't really want it that bad? I'm telling you like this, man. I be getting frustrated because I be wanting to help people. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to help people, and let me see if I can turn. I ain't got my camera nothing set up, but I need to look y'all in the face. I ain't got nothing set up. I ain't got no lights on or nothing. Ain't nothing set up right. I ain't got my curtain up or nothing. But look, man, I be getting frustrated. I be getting real frustrated because I be want to help people for real. And like sometimes people it just seems like they want me to peel the banana, chop the banana up, mush the banana up, turn it into a smoothie, slurp it through a straw for them, and then put it in their mouth like a mama bird. Like some of this stuff, man, you got to do something. You got to do something. Like I can't do everything for you. Like I don't know everything. I know this. This ain't even what this supposed to be about. But I don't know everything. Like somebody asked me they commented on the video. It's like, hey, they asked me something like what, like when I think they was looking at a video, and I can assume that I was just talking about what causes the gap on the ES. Like I'm like, this is what on the spot. This is what causes the gap. The price is trading overnight. So when you open up in a different spot from where you closed the day before, you see a gap, right? So they asked me, hey, what causes the gap on stocks? Now me, being a person who thinks for themselves, I'm like, this is a simple, like you got pre-market, you got post. First of all, if you don't know some of this stuff like this, you probably shouldn't be in the market at all. If you don't know that there's a such thing as a pre-market and a post-market, you should not be risking your money in the stock market. I'm just gonna put that out there right now, right? So now I say there some platforms offer you to be able to trade post-market and pre-market on stocks, right? They come back, hey, what are some of those platforms? I would like to take advantage of that. If you don't get off my freaking post, I don't know everything. I don't know everything. I said go do Google. Google is your friend. I promise you it is. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is why my anxiety be through the roof. Cause this is the stuff that I be holding. I be wanting to snap, but it's like I can't snap all the time. And if my wife was here right now, she would be like getting on me, like, you can't be on there doing that. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. This is my channel. This is what I want to say right now. And for anybody who don't like it, they don't have to come back. The person that I need to talk to, the person that I need to help, they will be here. I don't do this for the money. I don't do this for the fame. I don't do this so the industry will know my name. I promise you I don't. But there is a such thing as a stupid question. And some people just don't want to do anything. Some people don't want to do the work. Some people they want everything just handed to them. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. Now you got everybody named mama running around, want to talk about prop firms because the prop firm got caught being a freaking everybody know the prop firms are shysters. We all know this. Everybody know this, right? I don't feel sorry for the people that go out there and gamble and blow their money. I don't. I really don't. Everybody know every business in this world is out to get something from you. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. They out to get something from you. They out to make as much money as they can and give you as little as possible and do it in the most underhanded way that they can. You know? And now everybody wants to come out like the young lady Kelly OG. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem against her. But I got problem against people like her who want to sit there and try to pretend like they care so much. They don't care nothing about you. They just want you to buy their stuff. Every company out there hates on the competition. Everybody hates on the competition because they want you to buy their stuff. They want you to buy their stuff. So they hate on the competition. And one of the drug dealers on the block then got raided. Now everybody wants to say, I told everybody. We already knew there was a bunch of shysters. Everybody knew that, man. Everybody knew that. You got to play the prop firm game for what it is. Get in, get your money, get out. Do your research on your company. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to sit there and think it's going to be, just ride it till the wheels fall off. Ride it until the wheels fall off. That's it. That's it. I don't know how I got on that. I'm just ranting right now. I'm just ranting right now cause people be asking questions and be getting on my nerve. I told you, man, when I don't be feeling good, I get the flashing quick. Sick of it, man. He said she seemed like a fraud. She all on there. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. I tried to warn you. I tried to, man, shut up, man. You out here got these people. That's the problem. The people that you're talking, your audience is the problem. Your audience is the idiots that want to over leverage. Anybody who get on Al Gore's internet telling you that you can turn $100 into 100,000 in 6 months, you over leveraging. You over leveraging just like that. Just like that. Hey man, how's the family, Robinson? How's the family? Uh, didn't we talk about this already? Beats trading in the dark. You feel me? Beats trading in the dark. Hey man. Hey, but serious talk. Serious talk. Serious talk for me. Let me turn the light on so I can talk to y'all for real. Y'all real gang. Y'all understand, right? Serious talk. Um, I don't know if I came across clear enough in my stream that I did the other day talk about the SOS, right? The shiny syndrome, shiny object syndrome. Somebody came back and was like, "Hey, you must have been looking over my shoulder because I got the shiny object syndrome this week and it hurt me." Please, please. I know I fall victim to of wanting it to move fast. I fall victim to wanting it to move fast. I get in my own head. I be like, man, I could buy my wife her truck that she want. I can get like my son need a car. He's driving now. Like, you know, when these prices get in line for like building houses and buying houses, we need to try to get a house. It's like all this stuff be in my mind, and I start trying to rush the process. Right, I start trying to rush the process. Instead of trading two micros, I find myself trading a mini. Right, hit 3 or 4 good trades using the minis, then be like, man, if I just stick with these minis, boy, I can do this in this time. I can do this in this time. Cause that money hit different. That money hit different, man. If I get a 10-point trade using 1 minute, that's $500. You know what I'm saying? I get a 10-point trade using 2 micros, that ain't nothing but $100. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man. That ain't nothing but $100 with 2 micros. And then if 500 with 1 minute, that's good money, man. I don't care who you are. Man, I start getting to me, man. I start getting greedy. And I be like, man, I could do this, I could do that, I could do that. But listen, man, trust me, over leveraging is so detrimental to your trading. Over leveraging is so detrimental to your trading. Please stick within reasonable risk tolerance for your capital size. If your account, if your account has $5,000 in it, you know what I'm saying? If your account got $5,000 in it, hey, and let's do the math. Let's get us a calculator. Let's do the math, man. We gonna do the math on reasonable. We're gonna do the math on reasonable. What's reasonable? Get out the way. Get out the way, chart. Okay, so if your account got $5,000, right? In your account, your futures account. Let's not even go there. Let's start lower. Let's say we got a futures account with $2,500 in it, right? $2,500, right? So let's just say we wanna we are the most unluckiest trader in the world. And we just say, if we went on a 40 trade losing streak without winning once, how much would you have to risk to lose 40 times in a row to blow $2,500? Divide 2,500 by 40. $62.50 per trade, right? With $62.50 per trade, you can lose 40 times in a row and never win before you take out that whole 2,500, right? So, with that being said, right? 2,500 mean 62.50 divided by 2,500. That's a quarter of a percent. One, two, no, that's 1, 2, no, that's 2.5%. That's 2.5%. 1, 2. Yeah, so that's 2.5% of your account, right? Let's check that. 2,500 minus 2.5%. Yeah, $62.05. 2.5% is, in my humble opinion, over leveraging. If you're risking 2.5% of your account on a trade, in my opinion, that's over leveraging, right? But you see, with $2,500 and risking 2.5%, you would have to lose 40 times in a row without ever winning to blow your account. Right. So if 2.5% is $62.50, right? Now $25 is 1%. Right? $25 is 1% of your account, right? So if you can lose 40 times risking 62.50, right? We're going to drop the risk down and risk $25 per trade, and that's only 1% of your account. So you can lose a lot more now. All right, you can lose a lot more now. 100 times. You can lose 100 times now. Right? So with a micro, $5 divided by 1 point, right? That's 20 ticks or 5 points. Right? So $25, right? That's 5 points on a micro. Right? That's 5 points on a micro. So if you got an account with $2,500, right? You can realistically trade one micro and risk no more than 5 points per trade, and that will be fine and without over leveraging. Right? Without over leveraging. If you had $2,500 trading one micro, right? And you would be well within the realm of not over leveraging. Right? And I know you might say, oh, that's only a little bit of money. You doing 25, and if you go for 2-to-1, risking 25 to get 50. You know what I'm saying? 3-to-1, risking 25 to get 75. Right? Which be like, man, that's no money. But remember, the same thing you're doing with the micro is the same thing you're going to do with the ES. So once your capital grows and you are super proficient at hitting 2-to-1 and 3-to-1 In the micro, you're going to be doing the exact same thing in the mini. So once your capital grows and you flip over to the micro, now instead of going for uh 2 to 1 in the micro, you're going to 2 to 1 in the mini. So if you're risking 5 points in the mini, that's 250 for 10 points, which is 500. So now instead of risking 25 to get 50, you're risking 250 to get 500. But you're still your risk your risk management is still in check because you've grown it high enough to be able to risk 250. Right? You've grown it enough to be able to risk 250. Yeah. You've grown it enough to risk 250. Right? You've done your times 10. You've done your times 10. Right? ICT had said something one time when he was talking about his son. He told his son, since he only had $1,500, um, since he only had $1,500 risk, he can only trade one micro, and every time he make another $1,500 on top of it, he could add a micro. You know what I'm saying? So for every 1,500, he was saying he could add a micro for every 1,500. Right here, like you only trade with one micro. Then once you make another $1,500 on top of that 15, then you can add another micro. Then you make another $1,500 on top of that, you can add another micro. That's how he had him doing it, right? That's how he had his son doing it. And he was like, until you get to all your payout, and then what's the name? I was say he went crab crazy. Don't nobody eat crabs for real. My kids love crabs, man. My kids love crabs. So yeah, man. Just think about like realistic risk management. Don't over leverage. If you're using your own money or if you're using prop firm money, don't over leverage. Don't let that monster jump. I told y'all I let that monster jump out on me and I went to over leveraging and got bust all in my head, right? Got set back like a big dog. Got set back like a big dog. Now I got to, dig my way back out. Now I'm digging my way back out of the hole, should I say. And last week I didn't really like how price action was trading. So the only thing I traded in last week was my eval accounts. I didn't trade in my personal account or my PA accounts. The eval accounts, the only ones I traded in. And at no time did I say, man, I should have took that same trade in the other ones. Why? Because I really didn't like the price. I wasn't getting like a warm and fuzzy. I saw what price was doing. It was likely for it to work out for me. It did work out for me, but it wasn't just a low risk transaction. So that's why I ain't trading my PA account or my personal account. It wasn't high risk, but price just was choppy last week. It was real choppy, you know, real choppy. Manuel was in full effect. But I appreciate y'all for listening to me rant. Hopefully I was able to help somebody some kind of way when I was talking about proper risk management. I was talking about proper risk management. Um, yeah, just do that. Look at your capital. If it's your personal account, right? If it's your personal account, you're gonna look at your total capital, and you'll be like, okay, how much am I willing to risk? Yes, sir. Yes, what's up? Oh, the cookie dough. They ain't had that in a minute.
Your mama, did your mama tell you she was getting bleach?
Yeah, that's what I said. We was
Oh, y'all was there together. Oh, okay. You welcome.
Yeah. My son had film today. They matter of fact, the boys went to church by themselves. They went to church by themselves, and
What? You never gave me the thumb drive and the SD card. I was telling Junior he never gave me the thumb drive and the SD card for the TV program.
Oh, my pants. My bad. Yeah. So he be doing the countdown while they preaching. He be letting them know how much time they got, 5, 10. And so I told him to grab the thumbnail and thumb drive and stuff for me today and bring it back so I can edit it. Cause Clarence like, you're not gonna go in, you can't go to church around all them old people. And I was like, okay, thank you, sir. How was practice? How was film? Coach wasn't being like the dude off Instagram, was it? Yeah. So I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, your own capital. If it's your own capital, you're gonna like whatever your total capital is that you got in your account, right? You're gonna say, okay, how much am I willing to risk for a trade? Yes. How much am I willing to risk? Yeah. How much am I willing to risk for a trade, right? And you decide, you know what I'm saying, a percentage that's comfortable for you, right? And if you be like, I don't know it in percentages, I just know it in dollars, right? So what you do, if you only know it in dollars, you take them dollars that you're willing to lose on one trade. You be like, hey, I'm only willing to lose. I got $2,000 in my account, and I'm only willing to lose $50 per trade, right? Easy math. Unless you went to Ely, you just say 50 divided by 2,000, right? That right there is 12%, 12, almost 13. You see what I'm saying? So, and that if that's what you willing to risk, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you willing to risk, that'll be uh, I'm doing math like I'm went to Ely. 2.5%. There you go. I knew that ain't sound right. I'm like 12%. That don't sound right. I'm doing math like I went to Ely. What did I type last time? What did I type? I put 2,500. No, divided by 2,000. Oh, I don't know what that was. That would sound crazy. Anyway, 2.5%. All right, 2.5% right there. Yeah, and that if that's what you willing to risk, that's what you willing to risk. Now you know, $50 coming out of 2,500 is 2.5%. Right? If you don't know how to figure it out, oh, I don't know percentages. I don't know what the percentages are. I just know what I'm willing to risk. Right? But keep in mind, right? You don't want to start out with like small accounts. You don't want to get into the habit of just being okay with how much I'm willing to risk, right? With how much I'm willing to risk. You want to stick to like the percentages, right? You want to stick, and the reason why I say that is right. So $2,000, right? Uh, uh, 0.01, right? So $20 is 1% of $2,000, right? $20 is 1% of $2,000, right? And you might be thinking, man, $20 ain't no money, right? But think about it when your capital start to grow, right? When your capital start to grow, think about it when you got $20,000, you're gonna be 1% is gonna be 200, right? What about when you got $50,000? You done grew your account to $50,000, right? That's $500, right? You're looking at $500 per trade for 1%, right? Now, in the same mind frame, you was okay with risking 2.5% when you only had $2,000, right? And if you keep everything the same and you're risking 2.5% when you get up to $50,000, right? $50, 3, 1.025. Now you risking $1,200 per trade, $1,250 per trade. You know what I'm saying? Because when you started out with 2,000, you said, okay, I'm willing to risk. What was it, $40 when we started out? What was it, $40? Whatever we said, $50. Yeah, $50. We said $50, right? We said you were willing to risk $50. That was 2.5%. So now that you got $50,000, now you got to risk $1,250 per trade to keep your returns being the same. You know what I'm saying? To keep your returns being the same. Now you got to risk $1,250 per trade. And let's think about it like this right here, right? If people be like, oh, I took $100, right? I took $100 and I took $100 and I turned it into $3,000 in a week, right? $100 into $3,000 in a week, right? Right. 1, 2. So that's 300%. No, that's way more than 300. That's 3,000%. 100 times 3. Yeah, that's 3,000%. Right. That's 3,000%. Right. In a week. I took $100 and I turned. Don't that sound like it's over leveraging? You know what I'm saying? Don't that sound like it's over leveraging? So you got $100 and you made 3,000% in a week. But that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what people don't. That's the part of it that people don't really think about when they hear people say, "Hey, I took $100 and I turned it into 3,000 in 1 week." That's severely over leveraging. To turn $100 into 3,000 in a week, right? You got to go YOLO, right? Because if you got $100, right, and you double it, right? Now you got $200, right? But you risk the whole 100 to make 100. You know what I'm saying? You risking it all. You know what I'm saying? You risking it all. Hello, Spider Gang. How's y'all's day been? Let's just say you risk half of it. You risk 50%. Right? You risk $50 to make $100. We're just gonna stick the 2-to-1. You risk $50 to make $100, right? So now you got the 200 because you won. Right? Now you got the 200 because you won. You risk $50 to make $100, right? And then you do it again. You risk half of it. You risk 50% again. You risk $100 to make 200, right? So you make the 200. Now you got $400, right? But you severely over leveraging, right? Then you come back again and you hit a 3-to-1. You come back and hit a 3-to-1, but you over leverage, so you're risking 200, and then you risk 200 because you're risking 50%, and then you hit a 3-to-1, right? So that's 2, 4, 6, right? Now you got $1,000. Now you got $1,000, right? With the thing still the same, now you got to risk 500. Now you got to risk 500, right? If you got $1,000 in your account, Are you willing to risk that 500 on one trade? You got to keep the math the same now. You started in the beginning risking 50%, right? In order to keep your returns the same, you got to keep the percentages the same. So now you got to risk 500, right? You risk 500 and you lose. You risk 500 and you lose. Now you back down to 500. Now you back down to 500 and now you pissed. Now you fund a revenge trade. You know what I'm saying? Now you pissed. You fund a revenge trade. Now you're going to go in there. You're going to risk the whole 500. You risking 100%. And you going, you know what I'm saying? You risking 500 to make 1,000 and you get it. Now you got 1,500 and you happy. So now you're going to go in and risk the 1,500 and you just going, you doing one for, you ain't going 2 for 1 no more because you're just trying to get to that 3,000 in a week. Now you're going to go in and risk the whole 1,500 just to make 1,500. Then boom, you do it. And you jump on social media and be like, hey, I turned $100 into 3,000 in 1 week. Without telling people, I was severely over leveraging. Remember that one time when you risked half of it and dropped back down to 500? What if you'd have been wrong that time when you risked the whole 1,500? You would have blew your account. You would have blew your account because of over leveraging. Over leveraging is not your friend. You're right, Michelle. Over leveraging is not sustainable. You may get lucky a time or two, but I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I started ranting, then I got into some other stuff, which I remember. Stay away from the shiny object syndrome. Hey, what's that? You don't need that. Stay away from the shiny object syndrome. Let's talk more work. Put in the work. Put in the chart time. Trust your analysis. If your setup is there, take it. If your setup not there, don't take it. Don't force it. Don't over leverage. Don't let that green-eyed monster get on your back like it do me sometimes. Don't let life put pressure on you to over leverage. Don't let social media put pressure on you to over leverage. Don't let nobody knock you off your square. Stand on what you believe. Say what you mean what you say. Execute when it's time to execute. Can't nothing stop you, man. We're going to build this new Wakanda together. You hear me? I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Do anybody got anything before I go? My wife hanging out with a homegirl, so I ain't in no trouble or nothing like that. Her homegirl visiting. They've been hanging out all day. I've been laying around on the couch looking at TV, trying to relax my body. The boys went to church. My wife been hanging out with her friend. They went walking. They went to brunch. They did all kind of stuff. Nothing. You're welcome, Michelle. I think I might be almost out of the woods. I don't know. Every time I think I'm out the woods, I don't be. And then because I get to feeling bad and I take something. And then when I take something, I take like the Theraflu stuff because I like that because it get in my system fast. I take that and then I start feeling better and I think I'm good. And then about 5-6 hours later, I'll be like, I thought I was better. I still back. All right. I don't see nothing. Ain't nobody got nothing. So we're going to go ahead and call it. Hey, man. Tomorrow is Monday. What we got coming up this week? Before I go, let's look and see what we got coming up this week on the economic calendar. Let's see what the economic calendar talking about. CPI Wednesday. PPI final and retail numbers come out with the jobs on Thursday. Yeah. So Wednesday and Thursday gonna be the major days. I don't even know what this is. I ain't gonna hold you. Industrial production. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what industrial production is. You can go read about that. But so Wednesday and Thursday come CPI. Wednesday gonna be the main one. This gonna be the main volatility here. CPI usually rip. That's usually one that rips very quick. And then Thursday we got PPI retail sales around at the same time as the job numbers. So those are the days you can expect volatility around 8:30. Other than that, unless Manuel step in, the market should just trade pretty algorithmically. We don't have any like injections of volatility until Wednesday at 8:30, Thursday at 8:30. And then whatever this is at 9:15, I'm not sure how that market reacts to that. I don't know what that is, but I don't trade at 9:15, so who cares? Anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Robinson, you enjoy being alone. I'm happy about that. I prayed that God would give your wife some kind of stress relief, and he blessed her with a trip out of town. Everybody else enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, and to the next time I decide to pop up on Al Gore's internet, y'all be easy, man. Big Spider gone. Yeah.